9:35 p.m. I just got a picture of a big solo boar, spotted solo boar, become this feeder every night. Deer feeder we have that has a lot of big deer going to it, so we haven't wanted to go in with thermals and ARs and shoot, make a whole bunch of ruckus and scare them. So it is a full moon tonight, clear skies, no clouds, moon is shining bright, and it's almost straight up and down right now. Pig just showed up. I grabbed my bow, get the mega meats, and we're gonna go and see if I can't make a stalk on them. I'm gonna have the thermal behind me in a bog. That way it'll video me and the pig, and hopefully get the shot and everything recorded. So y'all stay tuned. Okay, so I just got here. I'm about 400 or 500 yards away right now. I'll get a bow and thermal and bog and everything set up to record it. Then we're gonna walk in and we're gonna go from there. Well, got it done. That's pretty cool. That's something that we've talked about doing for a long time, and just never had the time to do it, never had the right place, right time to do it. Tonight it worked out perfect. I had the thermal and bog about 45 yards, and then I was sitting at 31.5 from them. I would have killed them about 10 minutes sooner. I pulled back and just could not see my peep, my pin, pig, nothing. I could not see it. But I had a headlamp with me, and it had like a little very dim green light mode on it. I put it on my head, pointed it straight down, turned it on, waited for it to turn broadside. Took forever at this point. Finally turned broadside, pulled back, and I still couldn't hardly see through my peep, so I know my anchor point was messed up. It was just muscle memory anchor point. And then couldn't see through my peep, couldn't see my pin, but I was able to see my sight now. I was able to see the circle of my sight, and I have an HHA optimized, so it's about 1.5 inches diameter, 31 yards. It almost covered up his whole body, and I was just able to start low because the grass was kind of white in the moon, and I could see it, and I'd go up and it'd completely disappear. So I just kept doing that, and then finally I was comfortable, and I'd open my left eye every now and again just to make sure he was still perfectly broadside. Took him forever to get perfectly broadside, and then he did, and I went up, down, up, and then let it fly. And the whop was insane. Y'all are watching this video and you see the thermal part of it, you got to turn it all the way up. The whop was just outrageous. I sat for a couple minutes and then went and looked for blood. Didn't find anything at first, and then I finally found where he was actually standing at. There's blood where he was standing, about 5 foot behind him, with an arrow blew through him. Arrow's covered in blood, and I really thought I was gonna find him. I looked, and that was the only blood there, and I just could not find any more. Went and looked back at the video on the thermal, and I was definitely about 6 to 8 inches back towards his butt. So definitely went through his kidneys. I do feel like I could have found him. Usually that happens. They do start bleeding eventually, and you just got to give them a long time think I could have found them, but that is the feeder. That's the whole point of going in there with the bow and arrow instead of a rifle. That's a feeder with the 155-inch 11-point, a couple really big 7-points, a 10-point, a really studly like 8-point. So I didn't want to walk around shining flashlights and stuff looking too much, but it was cool. Even without finding them, I feel like I definitely could have. Eventually, would have definitely took some time, but it was still sick. The thermal video is crazy. But thanks for watching, guys.